cool in the eyes of most high schoolers, but is actually cringe? Hey guys! I am Charlotte the Starlet. These are my girls, Angel and Glitter, and this is my little boy Seth. Right, today we're doing another Reddit video. Can I just say quickly, I'm sorry, I'm loving myself in this dress. Like, this is my birthday dress, because it's actually my birthday today, and I just want to look nice for it. Anyway, today's question is, what is cool in the eyes of most high schoolers but is actually cringe? Make sure to leave your answers in the comments. Right, first answer, adults who hang out with them. Bro, yes, I volunteered with a high school group for a while, and in that regard I thought it was fine, but they definitely know a lot of 20-something-year-olds who are just cool having teens over to their house without their parents knowing and offering them cigarettes and booze. Like, seriously, I can't imagine how a 28-year-old having a 15-year-old friend that I think of as more than a child. Yeah, like, that is weird. That can easily become sus. I used to be the 16-year-old hanging out with a 24-year-old. Even when I turned 21, I didn't hang out with anyone under 18. Now, at 26, it's just fucking weird. Yeah. Most high schoolers, true, telling people how mature you are and using mature language to sound smart. Anyone can string together a bunch of words doesn't make you intelligent. That affects me peripherally. See, yeah, I guess. Like, the thing is, I was kind of considered mature for my age, like from 6 years old onwards. But the thing is, I never like told anyone. I never called myself mature because like I didn't actually think of myself as that, and I still don't know if I am, you know. But no, I definitely didn't go around bragging. Starting fights for no reason, at least in high school anyways. I wouldn't say this applies to the majority, but it does apply to a pretty decent amount at my school. Saying slurs and barking at people they find weird, they think it's peak comedy. No! Why? Get a better sense of humor. Gosh! And screaming for no reason, yeah, it's haunt season. Nothing worse than being in a haunt with a bunch of high school kids being overly dramatic. TikTok. Yeah, this is a bit awkward. This is a bit awkward for me since I kind of use TikTok. Check it out, by the way. But I can't deny that, yeah, there is a lot of cringy stuff on there. I'm sorry, but I never got the dances. I never got them. And if I'm truly honest, I think the fact that Charlie and Dixie D'Amelio have like 100 million followers, literally, because of a few easy dance moves that they probably stole. Like, I think Addison Rae is better, but marginally. Because even though she's cringe, she's kind of sweet, and she always has a big smile on her face, you know. That's kind of infectious, but still doesn't make me like her, you know. Anyway, vaping, again, awkward for me. I used to think I was better than others because of my taste in music. The thought makes me want to puke. Driving like an idiot / having a loud car, yes, 100% annoying. The concept of cool, yeah, I guess, you know, but like, I don't ever see that stopping or going away. Bullying, for example, that thing where they comment "oh" on people's posts and then claim to just be saying "oh." Everyone knows it's not innocent. It's done with the purpose of making the poster feel insecure or dumb. Just things that can be played off as small, but that they know will have a bigger impact. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? I don't really know how to explain this. I've never actually seen that example, but it does seem a bit petty, you know? Yes, my little brother who's 15 makes me want to murder him. He does these things in conversations where he says what, and then you repeat yourself, so he yells ever in your face. And he does that with who, asked, and a few others. He thinks it's hilarious and it's just rude and annoying. And it is small, but goddamn, just shut up. Yeah, I really can't think of any nice words for people like that. My 15-year-old sister also does that. It bothers me a bit less because we're siblings, but you're right. It's still so rude and annoying. It's bad enough as siblings, so I can't imagine doing that shit to random people and feeling good about it. Yeah, like, what happened to manners and politeness? Pretty much the whole persona they play to fit in. You'll grow out of it. The question is just when. I think for a lot of people, this continues into adulthood, because adults still get that feeling of wanting to belong and having fear of missing out as adults. Like, some people develop whole new personalities just to be accepted by their friends, you know? And they can be just as cringy as the teenagers that do it. Worrying what people think, the concept of cool in the first place. My brother and I, in our early 30s, were watching a group of teenagers trying so hard to put on this cool, unemotional facade at Disneyland while everyone else around them just enjoyed themselves, and we were laughing to ourselves that teenagers are so afraid of displaying emotion or passion and nobody else cares. But we all went through it, and we all reached the realization that it's more fun to just enjoy ourselves. Another thing I don't see going away anytime soon. And also, like, I think teenagers do that just because they're afraid they'll get fun of. What? They'll be afraid they'll get made fun of if they express how they actually feel, you know? You know, if they were at Disneyland, then maybe they were afraid of being seen as childish. But yeah, I also think a lot of people do worry what others think, although there are other people who are like, I don't give a fuck what someone else thinks, which is good for them. But personally, I worry a lot. Even though the older I've become, the less it matters, but to me it still does matter. I don't know why, but I just can't help it. Being popular for the wrong reasons. As soon as you graduate, that shit starts over. Better not to rely on being popular and prepare. Yeah. I do remember kind of envying like the popular girls in my class when I was in secondary school. Until my last couple of years there. TikTok bullshit. Yep. Talking back to teachers and laughing in their faces, bullying others, smoking and drinking, then bragging about it, acting alter when they're just following the trend and not really belong there. Damn, this person's got like a grocery list. It's just a prank, bro. No, you're being an asshole. Facts. Thank you. I hate people that do this. Aren't pranks supposed to be funny? Using slang terms like the fuzz with reference to police or bread for money. Also, wearing bell-bottom trousers and beads. Note, I've been away from the high school scene for a while, so take this with a grain of salt as it may be somewhat dated. Wow, you're behind the times, Daddy-o. None of the het cats are talking that kind of jive, and yeah, like, I get their point. Some slang is kind of cringe. Even the word cringe is kind of cringe, you know? Driving drunk. Are you serious? Do people actually think that's cool? Although that does remind me of this video I saw of Logan Paul. Some paparazzi guy caught him coming out of a club, right? And he was clearly on something. Like, I don't know, maybe coke or Molly, but he came out of the club, talked to the guy for a little bit, and then got in his giant car and drove away. When he's obviously shit-faced, you know? Like, crazy. Could say quite a few, but the best is probably not caring. Being genuine even to the point of seeming uncool is an amazing personality trait in adulthood that some don't get back until they are parents. Definitely agree. I really do think that too many people don't care enough about others. Like, I'm not trying to brag, but like, I usually make an effort to be compassionate and understanding towards people, like even if they're like a stranger, you know, unless you do something to fuck me over. Like, don't cross me, I'm serious. The lifestyle of being young and reckless. Having an addiction to drugs is not cool. Being in a codependent relationship is not cool. Having sex in bathroom stalls and on a couch stored behind the theater stage is not cool. It's just gross. Skipping class is not cool. I don't even know why people skipped classes at my high school. There was literally nothing to do but loiter in a bathroom. Just enjoy your time, not paying bills, and be as self-centered for as long as you can. Yeah. Like, I feel like all the stuff that this person mentioned will eventually catch up to the people that do them. Jesus. Skip class to loiter in bathrooms? When I skipped class, I went to a friend's place and we would buy pizza and watch movies. Obviously still not cool, which wasn't the point to be fair, but I had a nice time, especially compared to hanging out in a school bathroom. Why is that not cool though? Wasn't it really fun at the time? You just have to think of cool in the perspective that is high school, you know? I think we found one of these people. Drugs. Not really cringe, just sad. No one is invincible. Yeah, it's terrible that it's deemed as cool. It is. Calling things cringe. Called it moaning in the middle of class. Excuse me? Who does that? And it's always a boy doing it. What? Then again, my school didn't have boys, so I don't know. Broccoli haircut. Yes. Pics. Really? I don't really see what's wrong with this, you know? Pics are normal to me. Isn't that what friend groups are? My bodybuilding friends wouldn't hang out with my nerd friends unless they both enjoy things. Exactly. Making fun of people. Like, you're not funny, you're annoying and childish. Yeah. Another thing I don't think will go away, you know, but it could improve. You know, people can kind of grow out of that and mature. I guess, I hope. Boy perms. Yeah. Being edgy and offensive just for the sake of it. Yeah, we get it. You think mocking dead people or posting racist/sexist stuff on social media makes you a tough edgelord not to be fucked with. No, it just makes you look like a complete tryhard. Facts. And they're most likely gonna regret those posts in about 5 years. This you, bro, is a thing. Honestly, I hope it does, you know? Moving in group and think that they are mafia. Vaping, smoking, drugs, etc. This also applies to college students. I don't understand the appeal of this stuff. They will only prove to become hurdles down the road when looking for a career. Being rude to teachers. Every person who I know who was rebellious in school cringes hard when they think about the shit they said to teachers. Yelling, "Let's go!" As a 30-year-old who hangs around a skate park watching cool stuff, or at home watching my favorite sports team, this hurt. I definitely don't yell it over my McChurger I built out of every McDonald's sandwich on the menu and say it was bussing. Do I get a pass? I've only ever heard this from like gamers though, or like streamers, you know? That one like TikTok haircut that guys get where they have like no hair on the sides and then too much hair on top. No shade, it's just douchey. Also known as the sideshow bob. Yeah. Honestly, I don't know why it became a trend. as a person who is no longer in high school, any attempt to claim that I know what high schoolers actually find cool could only be cringe. Denim jeans and leather jackets with oil slick hair, and all the singing and dancing they do. Disrespecting other people for no reason. Mullets. As someone who lives through the 90s, trust me, these kids are going to regret those mullets. Thankfully, I think this is a thing that has kind of faded away, because I don't really see teenagers with like mullets. It's usually like baby boomers from the deep south of the USA, you know? Calling millennials / any older generation cringe, they're also going to get old and seem cringe to the kids one day. It's the cycle of life. Ooh, see, because I'm kind of still at this point. Sometimes I do tease some of my older friends or older family members about being embarrassing or whatever. And I do cringe a lot at things that they say and do. I'm sorry, but especially my dad. I'm sorry. I know you watch these, Daddy, but oh my gosh, sometimes like I just want to shrivel up and die. Like, so sometimes you embarrass the heck out of me. Always have, probably always will. Anyway, you guys place so much of your identity in what social media you use. Yeah, like, I guess so. I do think different social media platforms kind of form different types of people. Or like your favorite social media platform kinda influences you, you know? Discussing sex loudly with the purpose of having random strangers hear it as if that's somehow a sign of maturity. Oh, I've definitely seen this. This definitely happened when I was in school. Being loud and obnoxious everywhere they go. Like, dude, no one thinks you or your friends are cool. They're yelling penis and moaning that you think it's funny. And moaning because you think it's funny. Fuck boys, yes. Then again, it's not just teenagers. There are way too many adult fuckboys. Hanging outside of corn shops, loud car engines / farty motorbikes, spitting on the floor. Extremely short shorts with fishnet stockings. Disrespecting teachers to try and be the class clown. Trying on TikTok or any kind of dancing on TikTok to something completely inappropriate like a funeral or someone in a hospital bed fighting for their life. Yeah, yikes. Gossip at someone else's expense. Doing things to gain other people's approval. Seriously, when you grow up and stop giving a fuck about other people's opinions, life is so much better. Again, I'm sure it is, but I kind of still do this, you know? Because like, I feel that I kind of have to. But yeah, teenagers do it a lot. Blasting loud music in buses and public places. Oh yeah, cussing so much. That's ironic coming from Reddit. Well, that's all the posts I've got for you. So I hope you liked this video. If you did, make sure to give the like button and the notification bell a little kiss. And subscribe to become a Starlet. Don't forget to follow me on Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, and Patreon. I'll see you guys later. Bye!